Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome to my craft room. Grab yourself a nice cool drink or a nice warm drink, whichever you prefer. And let's get crafting. Okay, so today we are going to be using, I think this is new. I'm not sure if it, now this doesn't have the clothesline. I love the frame. This is all Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure this is new. It's new to me. It's just got the one clip. We're going to be using that. A piece that came off of another Dollar Tree frame that we just wanted to use the frame at that point. We're going to be using one of these new wallpapers the Dollar Tree has just put out. Isn't that beautiful? It's like just a beautiful, I don't know, just gorgeous. There's no name for it, but, and then we're going to be using some of these new, they call them berry clusters. We're going to be using some of those, some of these Dollar Tree white flower, wildflowers, another rag, and we are just going to get some fun crafting going on here today. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I had a great weekend, busy weekend, getting my yard ready, and actually I'd like to say to my subscribers, Bill and Christine, I planted my lipstick plants, and I'm so thrilled about that. Thank you very, very much. I should get a picture and show you. All right, so we're going to take the, it says, it's really, really cute frame, and you would put a picture here on the clip, but I think it says there's no place like home. And although that is sweet, we are going to cover it up. Or maybe we will just cover, I don't know. Once we open this up, let's see. Oh yeah, we're just going to probably cover that up. So we can probably keep this piece because that's pretty cute, right? So we'll put that aside over there. And the frame is amazing on this. It's already got the texture and the painting technique that I would do to it. All right, now I'm going to decide. I think this there is like a photo here. There is a picture. So I think I want the busiest part on my background here because I want most of that color. So I am just going to trace that right on. I'm going to put that in my corner. And I'm just going to trace that right on. I moved it. Right on. I keep moving it because it's slippery. Do this quickly. Alright, good enough, right? Alright, let's grab the dullest pair of scissors probably. I should have done that. I should have done that over here because that is where it makes it easier to start, but that's all right. We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna cut it all the way over though. This is pretty thick stuff, so I think it's gonna make a really nice background. We have worked with this wallpaper. This is what it looks like in the back. Something street, Main Street. Excuse me. All right, now the hard part is actually getting this apart. Let's see if we can do it really quick. So I had a great weekend. I got my yard ready. I actually went out and got my suitcase out of the shed, because this is going to be my last Monday craft with you guys before I go away. All right, we're going to put this right on. Right down. Don't go crooked. do that. Corner to corner. And now let's just go right down. And then we will get our little scraper. Now, there is this bump in the back. Maybe we should have taken that out, but we're just going to go around it because this is just for a background. We're not painting it or doing anything that we can't have that little bump. No one's going to notice that little bump. Do you know? Alright, I am going to trim a little bit. I get a little bit more on the sides here. And I don't want to really sand that off. I would love to sand it off, but it's cardboard, so that technique would not really be good for this one. We just have to trim a little more. And then that's our background. So yes, I got this suitcase out, getting ready to go away. I'm going home for a month. If you are new here, it's the first time that I probably will, I won't be. Don't expect my normal schedule because I really want to take a nice vacation. My sister is taking a month off, and well, actually she's taking 3 weeks off, and then she is going to have some surgery. Okay, and I'll be up there to be there with her. Okay, so now we're going to put that back in our frame because that's all we're doing to that. We'll close our little pegs down. This is going to be an easy craft. It's pretty warm in my craft room these days. Look at how pretty that is. I thought this matched so well with the greenery on the corners of it. So that's going to go down in the middle. But before I do that, I think I want to make my hanger. I'm just going to use some gray and black beads, mostly gray, a couple black for accent. And where is my beater? We'll get the beater out. We'll get the end of the jute. I keep saying it's the end of the jute, but it's still here. So, all right, I'm going to throw some beads on. We'll do them in twos, because you need an even amount when you do a beaded hanger. So we'll put 6 on and then a black one. Actually, we won't be able to put 6 on and a black one. We don't have the room. So we'll do 4 and a black and another black, because we're going to go back down the opposite way. So 2 blacks together. See how we do it so that when they separate, they're the same on both sides. You just reverse it halfway through your pattern. Alright, so that's our little pattern. Let's get the little bit of jute that is the jute that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Okay, we're going to put it through the eye of the beater. Push our beads down. Knot our string a couple of good times on both ends. And then I thought we'd make a little spray, and I think we're going to add our centerpiece last. Alright, so we only need this string about, we'll put a knot right here. So let's cut it off. So see, we still have a lot of jute in there. And so getting ready to go away, I was saying I got the suitcase out. The cats know they're already depressed. At least one of them is very depressed. The one that is probably, she's depressed, I'm telling you. She's usually in this room with me and she's not, and that would be Miss Milo. She's the character, boy. And she's my best buddy. She's everywhere I go. Miss Milo goes with me. All right. I don't mean out of the house. I mean in the house. All right. Let's put our little jute hanger on so we can have that done and out of the way. Put our knot in it. And hold that down. Hold that down really good. You know, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking I could have gone this way with it instead of this way with it, but I think either way is pretty cute. I'm going to move my hanger over towards the corner more because it's really just not, it's too long to go that close to where I had it. So I'm just moving it over. Bear with me, bear with me. Bear with me. Let's have a sip. Oh my goodness. All right, now let's go over to the other corner here and do the same thing. A nice heap ton in our knot, and I think that's gonna hold plenty well. It's kind of below the edge of the frame in the back, so it won't be bumped. It's kind of tucked in nicely. It just works out nicely on this frame. You know how some frames do that. Sometimes things just work out perfectly. Okay, now we are going to, let's cover up our beads, get some surface space going here while we are gluing our little knots in. And let's cut a couple of these. These are really, really, really cute little, I'm just going to cut this bunch right here. They're like little, I don't remember what you, remember the little, remember the, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they were called, so I don't know how to say it. But they were like burrs, and they would stick to your clothes. I don't know what those are. If anybody knows what those are, would you please let me know in the comments? But they look like those, but they're so cool. So I just cut a couple blue and a couple white. I have a, oh look you guys, look what we did on Saturday Night Live. I know, squirrel, but this is worth a look-see. It's 3 different Dollar Tree pieces that form a church, and it lights up in the back. Wait a minute here. See that? Can you see? I don't know if the batteries or something. It's so cute. So there's so much texture on here. See all the different texture. Every time, so this was a fun week. We actually, everybody brought their favorite adult beverage Saturday night on Facebook, and mine was some Moscato wine. And every time I said texture, or I would ask them, do you want me to add this or that? Or every time they said texture in the comments, I had to drink. So, and they drank. And some people just brought, you know, sweet tea and stuff. Let's put this out of our way. But that was a really fun night. All right, now, I do have a few little pink heads. I might just use one. They're left over or they have fallen off. I'm sure they're from the Dollar Tree. But in this little grateful, it's just a teeny bit of pink. So to bring that out and make it pop, I thought we would use that. All right, there is our little hanger. So let's just put that up out of our way for a minute. And let's make our little bow. Not bow, our little spray. So I'm going to take my two little, I don't know, they're calling them berry bushes or something. And then I'm going to take my white, right? Here, let's make a little bouquet with them this way. And then let's hot glue that together for a second. And then I'm going to do the same to this one. Make a little bouquet where it works perfectly. Where I'm happy with that. I'm just going to glue that together for a moment. Let's put our beader back. These little beaters look like this when you get it new, and those are always in my description box below. If you are ever interested in one of those beaters, it's under my Amazon store, and they're really, really reasonable. I do have a couple of greens I'm going to cut off of this little plant here. It was originally from the Dollar Tree in the floral garden section. It's very old though. I haven't seen these, but you can get the little greens at the Dollar Tree anyway. And I'm going to put two of those in. So now I'm going to take my jute, which we hopefully will use up in this video, and I'm going to put those two together now. Just crisscrossing those two together. And I'm just going to start wrapping. And I'm going to go over and wrap this one too. Alright, now I'm going to tie those two ends together. A couple times. Maybe once more for good luck. For good measure. I don't need luck. I'm very blessed. We'll do it for good measure. Very, very, very blessed, I have to say. I live a very blessed life. All right, let's cut those little ends off. That didn't even cut. I probably cut the knot. All right, now I want to put a couple of these greens in here that we just cut off. Oops, 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 get off me. Little piece of trim that I trimmed off. I need at least 4, so let me cut another and another. Alright, that'll be good. Put that back over here. I just want some more green in it, so I'm going to just put it where I want it. I'm going to stick some glue and glue it down. And do the same thing with this one. Find a spot where I want that and glue it down. So yes, so I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys have a fabulous, oh my goodness, a fabulous July. So we have today, we have tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and then I leave on a jet plane to New Hampshire. All right, one more on each side, you guys. One more on each side, and we will put our little bow on and put this on, and we're almost finished with this project. We are almost finished. Concentrating. All right, and I am going to put one pink flower, but I'm going to make, so if you were not here the other day, we made a cute little, we made a little rag bow, and we took a square of this fabric here, and I cut that in a triangle because that's all we needed. Well, we have the other triangle left, so I'm going to incorporate that triangle in this too. And we need the rest of our little bit of jute, and we'll put that little pink flower in the middle. So you're just going to take your triangle point side up. It doesn't really matter, but that's how I do it. And you're just going to walk your fingers and gather that up right to the point. It kind of makes little angel wings, but I don't usually call it that, but I think they definitely do look a little like an angel wing. And then I'm just going to wrap my jute around it enough to hold that in place. And again, I'm going to tie my two ends together. I used to do these bows all the time, but you know, you get away from doing things because you get bored of it. But I'm back interested in these little rag ribbon bows again. I like primitive, you know. All right, let me just cut my little tails off from my jute. And let me show you how adorable. Let me just fix it, twist it just a little. And you can see how it kind of looks like angel wings. Let me hold it here, maybe. Can't. Right? Like angel wings. Really, really cute. All right, that's going to go on the top of our bow. I mean, on the top of our spray that we're making. So, I am going to just give this a good heap ton of glue on the back and a good heap ton of glue right in the middle of my frame. And then we're going to glue those two heap tons together right in the middle, holding that down. I don't want that to drip. There is a drip. No drippies. Hopefully it's not dripping on the other side. I can't see it. So we're just holding it down. It's so pretty already. I love the blue in the greenery on the wallpaper, and then we incorporated the white background with the white flowers. We're going to incorporate the green with our green bow. We're probably not ready to do that yet. We probably aren't ready. Have to hold that a few more seconds. While I'm holding that, I want to talk to you guys about some candy that is out of this world. This is a Jolly Rancher candy, and it has been freeze-dried by Bumble Freeze. And that is Nathan. I'd like to say a very thank you, Nathan. I really appreciate your gifts of candy. This is delicious. I'm going to take a bite of it. It is, I think they said this one is so yummy. I love sour candy. This one, I think, is some kind of fruit roll-up, if I am remembering correctly. I am so sorry. It's delicious. So while this is just gluing down, I am going to take a tiny piece of this in front of you and show you what this looks like. Let's take this little watermelon, this little rainbow looking one. So it's a puff. I have a little I'm choking on, I think it's the allergies. It's just airy and puffy. Can you see how puffy this is? Let me get up while this is gluing and show you really quick. Look at that. Can you see that? It's a fruit roll-up that's been freeze-dried, and when I put this in my mouth, it's going to dissolve on my tongue. Sour. It's in my description box below under bumblefreeze.com. Candy. They do Skittles. My grandson found my Skittles and ate them all. I have to keep these hidden. I have to chew it because I'm on here, but it's dissolving as I chew it. This makes the candy, freeze drying the candy makes this candy ten times flavorful. It's so delicious. I love it. I have a hard time keeping my hands out of it. I want to show it for Nathan. It's his new company. This is my new company. Share and share alike. We help each other grow. So go over and try some of his candy. He'll ship it anywhere. Okay, let's put our bow on, our little rag ribbon, right in the middle. At the top here. And we'll let that set just a little bit. And then we're going to take this beautiful piece that says, "Be grateful always." How appropriate. I love that. All right, we're going to glue that right down. Probably going to run out of glue. We've got to get the glue stick. Okay. We need a pretty good amount of glue because this behind here, they used a wooden heart wherever they glued this onto the Dollar Tree thing before. And I almost did it upside down. That would have been horrible. All right, I'm going to just eyeball the center and put that right in the center as best I can. Let's see, I need to kind of look and make sure it's straight. Yeah. We'll hold that down, and then I'm going to cut one little flower, one little pink flower right up at the butt, and that's going to go right in the middle of our little rag bow. I'm going to hold that or it will just slide down. Happy holding the hot glue to you. All right, enough singing. I know. You guys, this is so adorable. And easy peasy Dollar Treesy. All right, you guys. Oh my word, we have a ton of glue that melted. Why didn't you guys tell me? It dripped. I'm going to get that off right now. Let me get that off. Big drip down there. Got it. Look, you could have told me. Look at that big drip. I know you can't tell me. All right, you guys, that'll do it. Look at that adorable craft. How cute is that? Right? Love that wallpaper. Yeah, is that right? Is that straight? I think it is, by golly. And is that cute or not? Look at those flowers. They just match the colors in the background beautifully. absolutely beautifully. This is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this last Monday craft together for a month. And make sure you hit the subscribe button because you're going to want to be subscribed. We're going to do a giveaway. I said when we get up to 700 subscribers, but we might have to fix that because the basket's pretty full. So I know we are almost to 600, but that candy is so good. I'm going to have another one, guys. Look for this down in my description box. It's phenomenal candy if you like candy. All right, everybody, this will do it for today's project. I hope until I see you the next time, you be good and do good. Bye now. Are we going to go? No, we're not. The stick isn't going to work. I think I don't know. I think it's old is what the problem is. Look at how cute. Look at those little flowers up close, minus the cobwebbies. Aren't those cool? So cute. So cute. Look at the blue and the, oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Really cute. Look at the frame. Really cute. All right, everybody. Till I see you, be good and do good.